product videography. Now, I promise that I am not using my time here during these, well, social distancing moments to drink myself into happiness, but I am taking the time to refine some skills. And I've been able to be inspired by so many YouTubers over the years, well, that make me feel like I needed to do something about it. And I had this local winery, well, called Shelburne Vineyard, based out of Vermont, that obviously is being affected by all the things that are happening with COVID-19. Reach out and say, we need videos, we need content to let people know that we're doing pickups and delivery and that people can still access our business because, of course, like everyone else in this industry, they were shut down due to the challenges. So the other day I was surfing YouTube and came across Parker Walbeck's channel where Landon Bytheway did an amazing job at making product videography. And let's roll the tape a little bit on what that video looks like. Wow, I think we can agree that that looks amazing. And so then I wondered, what would it take to take these Shelburne Vineyard products and actually make beautiful videos following those very tips? So I decided to call my friend Gabriel, who literally lives in this building, so that we can respect all the quarantine measures that are going on even here in Canada, to make one of these videos. And well, let's just say he is brilliant at what he does. And this is the behind the scenes of us following those very tips and giving our little twist. Let's get to it. So in this shoot, we're gonna use two product styles. One that is the Infinity Black, and we're gonna do something a little bit more rustic because, well, we've got a loft in the old Port of Montreal, and so we're gonna attempt that. Now, here is a list of equipment that we're using for this shoot. So how many product shoots have you done over the years?
Well, no, I've only started doing videos like a year ago, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I just fell in love with the filming, man, creating, and this is something I want to do for the rest of my life, so here I am, learning every day, trying to become better.
So one of the hacks that I learned by watching that video is that if you're gonna do beautiful product photography and videography, you want that bottle to look fresh and clean. And watching that video allowed me to recognize that using glycerin and spraying that on top of the bottle is a very good way of getting that sheen, that kind of fresh, watery look without it constantly dripping down the side and essentially ruining the surface and always needing to reapply. Glycerin stays in place and it's just a perfect use or water replacement use for something like this. All right. Camera hack 101. If you don't have something to make a dope spotlight with, find an empty toilet paper roll and make a spotlight with that. You want to have the brand be a little bit higher than the placement of the camera, just so that it really gives that psychological idea that you're looking up to the brand, that is held in high regard. Now the lighting is the hard part because at the end of the day, you're using reflective surfaces, not only on the bottom, but the bottles themselves are all reflecting. You need to get the lights right. And that could take a tedious amount of time, whether it be the key light, the rim lights, or the spotlight. Playing with those knobs, playing with each and every one of them to get it right is the work. Because we know what shots we want and we've planned them ahead of time. Now we just need to make sure that the lighting is going to hit the bottles just as we expect it. Wow, now that was a process. It was so much fun planning and making a shoot like this. And really, I want to give such a beautiful shout out to Gabrielle, who is such an amazing help and inspiration for all of this. And what I can tell you is there's a few lessons that I learned while doing the entire thing. Number one, it's gonna take a lot more time than you think to get something like this right. Tweaking the lights, changing the angles, thinking about the shots more and more and more is really helpful, which actually leads me to tip number two. Plan your shots. Plan the way that the shots are going to transition into one another. think about what visually you want to represent and how you want to represent it, with what lens, with what lighting, what bottles, what product, so on and so forth, because that's going to save you a ton of time. It's such a good investment by doing that, and get creative with it. Think about the plan that you made, and then once you've established and shot that whole plan, start playing with it. We tested so many different things with the lights, moving the lights, or getting a shot that we did not previously plan that made the final cut of this video and made it that much more creative, that much more fun to create. Now, the last thing I'll say is having help, having someone there. Like I said, Gabriel was there. It was so helpful to have somebody to bounce ideas off of and to adjust the light while somebody is looking behind the lens. Having someone in your corner who you can create with keeps you going and makes sure that you plow right past dinner time and just make this kind of content happen. So if this content was inspiring to you, if you want to learn more about how you can make product shoots, then hit subscribe on this channel, hit that bell notification, because there's so much more content coming your way. And if you want help making your videos, then know that myself and the team are always here to help you tell better stories, make better content, and do this for your brand and for your career. And it doesn't just end at the quality of content, it ends at how you distribute that content, how you do paid traffic, and so much more. But I'm not gonna get into that in this video. That's what this channel is about. So like I said, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.